Hello, everyone, and welcome to this 45th episode of 5 Minutes with NY Ike. I am Isaac Sacolick, or NY Ike on Twitter. And notice the new artwork for this episode and my new book, Digital Trailblazer. And in this episode, I'm going to answer the question, what is a digital trailblazer? Now, digital transformation is a journey, and recent research talks about it being 5, 6, and even up to 10 years for many organizations. It may start with one big initiative. That's what I recommend people do to start transformation. And then it leads to sustainable practices around agile, around DevOps, around leading customer and employee experiences and innovation. These are the things that enable organization to continue to get into transformation mode where the business, the organization, and culture is changing. But for this to be realized, it means that you need leaders. And what I call digital transformation leaders are digital trailblazers. And they're leading differently, they're managing differently, they're collaborating differently. And this is the essence of being and what is a digital trailblazer. So who are digital trailblazers? And in my experience, they can come from different parts of the organization with different backgrounds. There are business leaders with strong vision around where markets are going, product managers who lead customer experiences and market research and deliver amazing, delightful products, DevOps and agile leaders who really understand architectures and how to deliver ongoing releases. We have data science, data ops, and data governance leaders that ask great questions and use analytics to be able to answer them. And then InfoSec leaders who lead not only security, but safety and overall robustness of the operation. So many different types and backgrounds of digital trailblazers, but what makes them unique is their leadership skills. And I have found 3 that are critically important. First and foremost, digital trailblazers are change agents. They're looking at the status quo, how things are operating today. They're asking questions, they're challenging, they're doing a ton of learning in terms of what competitors are doing, in terms of better ways of doing things with technology and data, and they're challenging their organization leaders, their colleagues, and their teammates to think differently in terms of what's being built and how you're operating today. Second thing is digital trailblazers recognize that they need to continue to learn new skills. They apply outside-in learning to learn what's happening in the industry. They apply inside learning in terms of how they're operating, what things are working, what the data is telling you. They're not only just expanding the depth of their skill sets, which means maybe a developer learning more technical skills or a product manager learning new persona and journey mapping skills, but they expand their breadth of skill set. And what that basically means is an InfoSec leader is going to learn about development or operations. A business leader is going to learn more about agile and technology and how it's developed. A data leader is going to learn more about end-to-end application development and so forth. People are learning not only just the depth and breadth of their skills, but they're applying it so that they can change the organization and drive transformation. And that leads to a third area. Even the best CIOs, CTOs, chief digital and data officers that I know are always aspiring leaders. They recognize that their leadership skills and practices that they've done the last 2, 3, 5, 10 years that got them to the positions they're in are also needing to be adapted and changed. Every organization is different in terms of their culture, in terms of the customers and markets that you serve, in terms of how you're operating as a company with working with employees and what culture you're trying to drive. And so aspiring leaders are up and down the organization, from CIOs and CTOs all the way to developers and operators who recognize that they need to continue to learn new skills and new ways of leading to drive transformation in their organization. Now, it was these 3 things that was part of my inspiration to write my new book, Digital Trailblazers: Essential Lessons to Jumpstart Transformation and Accelerate your Technology Leadership. That book comes out June of 2022. It's got 10 chapters of my stories. It really reads like a storybook. It's funny at times. It's exciting at times. It has tons of my mistakes as well. And then at the end of every chapter, I leave 5 lessons learned for the aspiring leader, a total of 50 in the book. You can get more information and preview the book at the URL that you see here, digitaltrailblazer.com. That's digital-trailblazer.com. I hope you will come to the site, learn a little bit more about the book, maybe pre-order it, and I hope to see you sign up for my more information and learning around digital trailblazers. Thank you for joining this week's episode 45. There'll be more about digital trailblazers in upcoming episodes. Please sign up for our channel so that you can get updated on all of them, and I hope to see you at future episodes of 5 Minutes with NY Ike. Have a great day.